LRB Ship Express, your trusted door-to-door shipping partner from the Midwest in the USA to Liberia. LRB Ship Express is your go-to solution for fast, reliable, and affordable shipping services. Whether it's barriers, boxes, or personal items, we pick them up from right at your doors across the Midwest and deliver them straight to your loved ones in Liberia. Do you need it there quickly? Our air freight service gets your packages to Liberia in just a matter of days. Door-to-door convenience, secure and timely delivery, unbeatable rates. LRB Ship Express. For more information, call cell numbers 651-500-8973 or 612-806-5896. Visit our website at www.lrbshipexpress.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at LRB Ship Express. Ship with LRB Ship Express, where your shipment is our priority. Contact us today and let's get it moving.
So my Liberian people, they won't talk in Liberian English. Always stop by and ship with LRB Ship Express. It's very easy for you. They are trustworthy, they are transparent, and it makes it easy for you to get a thing to Liberia. Very, very easy. There are people that you can count on. So it's super easy to get a thing back home now. It makes it easier to get a thing back home. Don't be worried. You send a thing back home, the family people gotta be running up and down. They're gonna be telling you they're gonna get it the next time, they're gonna get it this time. No, this is not LRBC Express. LRBC Express, they are here for real and they are here for all. It's like own business, they are my people. So I say, let all go there. This is pure like me. Let all go there. Let all patrons now, our brother them. They are reliable people. Thank you very much.
Hey, yo.
The vision 2030, so empty. So Kale and give it. At the end of the week, all of your important calamity. I wish I was a millionaire. And someone there I know and Ryan, let me make it clear. Instead of joining politics, I will build horses. Get loans to the poor so they can pay taxes.
All right. It is what it is. Welcome, bro. Welcome. All right, good. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. My name is Morrison, Dassin, and this is the Humanity Conversation, a fascinating podcast that brings you all the happening relating to human interest story. We are sorry for the break in, not too long. We had some technical problems, so we had to adjust ourselves before coming back. So, and again, we are also sorry for the 1 week break. We have a couple of things that we are working on to make sure that we come out with interesting stories on our podcast. So, we say sorry to all of our amazing followers who've been following us from the start of this conversation up to present. We say sorry to you guys, and we're hoping that our new segment or program that will be coming out on the humanity conversation, you guys going to enjoy it, and everyone going to feel the impact of the humanity conversation. So if you just joining whatsoever you are joining from, be it from your car, be it from your office, be it you're walking on the street, we'd like to say welcome to the humanity conversation. I'm pretty seated here with my colleagues back home from Liberia. He's no one else. His face is always on this platform. So welcome to the conversation, my dear brother Amadu.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Like you rightly said, we want to say sorry to our followers, to our fans, and everyone who believe in these platforms. We are sorry for the 1 week break, but it was necessary to take this break to see how best we can rest and come back. And so we are here again. When there's any other break, we're going to inform you. Malik, thanks for sticking with us and always believing in us. We hope that you share this platform. We're going to be more interesting story. We're going to talk more about our country, about our people, and see how best we can bring all our programs. You know, it's not an easy thing to be here every day. And also, we ourselves, frankly speaking, we go through a lot to come here every day, but we are already signed up for this, so we don't need to complain to the audience. We already signed up, we agree, that we should be here at about this time in Liberia, at about this time in America or whatever you are. So one of the best thing I always say when I come to the platform you can do for is to share. You don't want to watch, just share because once you share, somebody come across it will still watch it. So it's great to be here. And Morrison, how was the vacation?
Oh, vacation was great, yeah, brother. At least I got thank you. After a month of hard work, at least I was able to go stress free my mind, get some sightseeing, get acquainted with new environment and other stuff. So the vacation was great anyway. And what's up for your end?
Definitely.
Yeah, what's up for your end? I've been,
Yeah.
I you know when I got to where I was going from a vacation, I tried for us to run the show, but unfortunately for me, it was kind of a tight for me, so we couldn't do it. But anyway, the vacation was great, my brother. So what's up for your end as well?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank God for health. Because one of the things we should pray for is better health and we hope to stay alive. We're not giving up. Liberia and it's one of the country living here is a whole different stuff by itself. But we are used to it and so our body pump up and people feel like in Liberia when you get it fat enjoy. That is the meaning of enjoyment in our country, but we don't even know what kind of sickness in the body. We will not fall flight to the bed, we will not go to the hospital and make sure we check ourselves. But thank God we are alive, we breathe in. People are in the hospital, waiting for a second chance. We don't have it now. We pray that God give us a second chance. Once we are here, we don't need to complain too much. So I'm grateful to be here again. Looking at something on the phone, the last 1 month, how many data that I burned, just to keep the platforms, almost 600,000 plus megabyte, bro. Half a million, 100,000 megabyte. I'm telling you. I was like, wow.
Wow.
So I didn't mathematics almost like 40 United States dollars just on scratch card. I was like, yeah, wow. This one was so up to. Anyway, God is the one providing, so we're gonna try it. Isn't it? Imagine a man who don't have a regular phone, but still doing it. So it's great to be here.
Uh, yeah, thank you so much, my dear brother. I commend you for that. You always put it in your time. You already leave the classroom just to get on the conversation, at least for the people out there whose voices can be heard, so that their voice can be heard. So I appreciate you for that so much, and thank you, and thanks to all of our amazing panelists who always join this conversation. So, like we said sorry for our break in for the 1 week, and then we come back. We come back with a full structure of the humanity conversation, how we're going to run our conversation on this podcast. So we're going to tell our amazing follower all of our days, all of our weekly engagement, how you're going to run on this podcast, because we believe in and setting up criteria when it comes to doing things uniquely. We always do our best in things of that. So for our amazing followers, we would like to share this information with you. Probably you guys want to know what have been the cause of us being absent of the humanity conversation for 1 week. Yeah, so for the 1 week we've been working behind closed door. We've been doing things to make sure that the humanity conversation can reach to the peak that we want it to reach. So for Monday on our humanity conversation bulletin, every Monday will be, it will be question for recess. Yeah, every Monday will be questions for recess. Questions for research is very, very simple. A question for research is, we understand that there are a lot of kids back home and like BWL who go to school without recess, and during recess period, you see them sitting in classes without any food to eat, while those that having the necessary recess and other stuff to eat, they are enjoying themselves, but they want to be part of a church team, but because no money, nothing like that, so they would prefer sitting in class instead of just sitting alone. You see them reading over their notes and the other stuff. So, based on all of these things from our end, as we read the stated, if you monitor, if you know the true meaning of our brand and podcast, the humanity conversation, we are not just here to talk on things. We are here to at least make an impact in the society so that people out there can feel some of this impact from us. Yeah, we are young people that group ourselves together because we are passionate. We want to see the livelihood of other people being transformed in one way or another. So based on this, we come up with this unique segment for the humanity conversation, which talk about recess period. It's very simple. You just need to answer a simple question and then win yourself. Let's say win yourself a prize of a prize that you'll be able to get yourself recess for that course of the week. So it's not anything bigger. I don't know, Amadu. Should I
Yes,
announce
yes.
the specific recess that the caller or those that will answer the question that they'll be able to get for that week? Should I announce it or we should just leave it as it is until when we can start the segment which is next week officially? So what do you think?
So one thing we'd like to tell our audience, it will be something that we can work in. Those are research stuff, man. So it comes to you every Monday in a week. So once maybe we say, okay, a day will take three students, how much you can answer, and then yeah, we can announce it, bro. It's not something to have. So it's good, and we'll be asking for people to support us too. Yeah, sometimes we'll not give reason, we'll give something there. Yeah, I want you to
Yeah,
stand up. You
so
see the picture,
so
Bible,
yeah,
pencil.
thank Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it will not just be cash. Sometimes it will be like school materials. We want to give out school materials and other stuff like that on the research period segment. Like you said, we are open up to people sponsoring. We are open up to people partnering with the humanity conversation. We are not doing this for any profit making stuff. We are only doing this to make impact in the life of people back home because if you take a survey, there are a lot of kids out there that go to school without recess. There are a lot of kids out there who don't even have the 15 and $1 to eat per day. So we are not doing this to say, oh, probably some people will say, oh, they're talking about question and answer. It will be like hard question and other stuff. No, we want we want to create this means so that people can get access to the humanity conversation, let their voices be heard, and those that are in need, we can run out our little services to them. So the question for the answer for research is very, very simple. We're going to work through that. Amadu is an instructor. You're going to do it in that form and manner in which students out there will be opportune to win research for themselves. So we will be starting with the minimum amount of 500 to 1,000 Liberian dollars per week. So if you're opportune to win your 500 to 1,000 Liberian dollars per week, I believe that's a huge something that you can even schedule yourself that 200 every day. Every day you will eat 200 every day for the week to finish. It will be something great for you. It'll be something great for you. So we'll be starting with 500 to 1,000 for a week, and based on that, we'll be targeting the amount of like five for the 5 to 8% range, from 5 to 8% range per a week, that will be able to get research for themselves for school during the course of that week. So stay tuned. It's very, very easy. We're going to announce the number. And then it will be a Liberian number. We're going to announce it. You just call and then answer your question, and you win yourself 500 based on the question that you answer. You win your 500 or your $1,000 liberty. And rest and show immediately you answer the question, you will leave right on the phone, and then the team back home will handle this stuff in terms of just wiring your research to you through your mobile money account that you'll be able to get. But there will be a guidelines into that, because we notice that some parents will want to take advantage of this stuff to answer question on behalf of their children. So we are going to take that into consideration as well. So, and since we're talking about research, people, other people been asking me, people have been having interest in it. Oh, how you guys going to do it? Like, they get from kindergarten to first grade or ninth grade, and then they get senior high. How you guys going to do it? So we have a medicine team on this platform that are involved into academics and stuff. We are into schooling systems, like one of our panelists, which is Ms. Yata, and then Amadu serving as an instructor as well. So they're going to form all of these questions and stuff. How it going to be like, if it will be open to everybody, being it from kindergarten straight to 12th grade, or we want to get a specific criteria that for this week it will only be for kindergarten to junior high. We're going to do that, or the following week they'll be from senior high only. They're going to figure out, but we just want to inform you guys about this amazing, amazing segment that is coming out on the humanity conversation every Monday. Try to tell your kids to get glued to the humanity conversation so that they can answer questions for that recess for that week every Monday 4 o'clock p.m. So Amadu, I would like to give you the chance to at least talk on some of these things.
Yeah, sure, sure. So, definitely we will have this program for kids, for high school students, and because we know that children can go to school, so high school students. And for those that worry about our kids, they're gonna be a mode of fun, man. If I see a kid who's student here, I know how to ask them questions, right? We're gonna be asking questions based on current events as well, because we gotta make our children to know what is going on in the country, and also those people that are able to do it. So they're gonna be maybe one or two questions or three questions, and see how best we can answer it. And we're gonna do our best, hmm, our best in order for us to observe if the parent at the background are either answering the questions. And I will appreciate those that are following us on the platform. Sometimes you bring a kid on the camera, man. And let me have some fun with them. You bring a child on the camera. Or you yourself are following when you're in high school. You're following once the time reaches Thursday, those are the times we come in, we can ask you the questions. You come on the camera, you see how best we can encourage you and be able to ask the questions. So for those that are also watching and following, right, you are in a community where they have children there. You can go to them and then bring them closer to you. When we're ready to ask a question, you bring them close to the camera. You can answer questions too as well. We also announce our numbers. You can also share the number. You send a key file from the phone a bit. You tell them, say, okay, call so number will answer. To see how best you can answer the question. 500 is a good money for research. So you one money, you will got 2 money in the evening count the platform. You get a 500 Tuesday, you get good research, like you use everything on 500 to 1,000 based on how you answer the questions. So we on these platforms, we have no interest in anybody who comes to answer questions. That's the reason where I am. I don't have any chance to say, oh, this question will be given to the go and answer it. No. I will never go that route. I'm not interested in it. And definitely, I will never be that kind of a person. I will always want to cheat. I hate cheating, so I will not do it. So for those that are following, you can share. This is a good news for your children. This is a good news for people around you. We want to have this as an educational segment. So sometimes before even the program start to start, we'll ask the questions, we bring teachers to talk all of things, and then we can start on with the question. So this will come every Monday. Every Monday. We'll make sure we get a number, we register the SIM card. You can call. That day will just be fun. We're not going to discuss anything here. We'll just make fun before you answer. Definitely wire money straight to your mom, mobile money, or your father mobile money. But we know some people are tearing, they get more money for themselves. To make sure why. Well, professor maybe he's saying orange because orange money when you send five ball, it may get equal to 495. So now only 500. So you see your money will come and stop. Now, but when you take Lone Star, then maybe the money will reduce. But you can take any other of GSM company is a choice. At times, go back. We're looking for sponsors. We want to make it good. Hmm? We say, find someone want get you book bag, want get you pencil, want get you book. But the only way the thing can work is for you all that following this platform is to support the platform. I already announced to you how much I just spent just to come live in the month of August, so you will know. The month of September already start. But we'll sign up to it, we decide to do it. But then everything, one thing about Liberia is people will sit and then you decide to be creative, innovative, and do something. Instead of them coming with idea to help, they will criticize it. You see somebody things they will add a movement and find money. That kind of the way Liberia can do that on a criticism, they quite different from other countries. Seriously speaking, they will do it in a way like if you're not strong, you forget about the entire thing you're doing. You decide to go sit down. The matter anything is a foreign and any kind of money in the money, you get a foreign somebody. No disrespect to anybody, right? But if you want to criticize, you should be able to help when you're criticizing, or you should be able to give recommendations. We shouldn't criticize and leave recommendation off because for us, it's in call criticism as something that we love, right? We don't get that. In myself, I critique people at times, but I believe that when you are criticizing somebody, for me, you see. Even the comedy show that we watch at time go, oh, the man is not funny. And people can say the man not funny. For me, I believe that if somebody come together and put act together, right? I appreciate that act. Because it's a small thing. I started feeling before I started making music. I told someone, I said, even make a song to even read one line in a music is so difficult. But if you come up, when I say not criticize, right? But when you criticize, you people to show recommendation. If you follow in a platform, we'll put more money on the screen. You can sponsor 1,500. Let me see. The small contribution you do is important. It's really important for us. We will appreciate that you be able to sponsor this program. We don't want to lie to you. The United Conversation will not continue this program if they not get money to continue it. Let's get that clear. Before you can say they just start something again in. Even this platform, once we understand that we cannot continue it, but God forbid we want to continue it, we not continue it. Because the reason why we are saying this thing, for you to understand it that this thing is 100% free. Don't get attached to an emotion to, hey, maybe your child asks a question and we say, oh, your child question and answer will not agree. You are the one answering for the child. You begin the whole our platform. Because for me, I don't want people can say it can be popular. I don't want the marital conversation to be dragged in there with negative conversation. No, 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 no. It's allowed more than 1,000 person know it already. More than that number. That is a good amount of number. I know this particular. So once we sit here every day, because you see when money, Morrison, when money when it comes to something, there are some people very greedy, very, very greedy. They're going to tell 4, 5 beginning around. The minute to answer the question, they get the answer at the end of the day, go collect the money, maybe they get them buck. It can happen. Don't human being are very bad when it comes. It's not for y'all. It's for people who want reset, right? Anybody can do it, right? Anybody can participate, but those people that in school, we don't want to be so criminal on this platform. That's the reason we don't want to encourage people that want to be criminal to follow us. No, we don't want the people who do it. So my opinion, kind of come and answer so question and be able to answer it. Then no, 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 no. It will not be fun for us because even you that watching, we depending on you to take this message around, share. We depending on your money. Will come and want to raise fund. We'll say that to raise fund, right? We'll say that to raise fund on the platform. Apart from money, that have to do a reset period. We this platform is about to encourage people to join. Where sometimes maybe Tuesday you not see me, you see different things Wednesday and Thursday. Morrison will reach that no one for to go right. We got a platform to say okay, government because they don't want to teach government in school. They don't want to know what happening. We look at somebody who have knowledge to government, get in the platform. Say, man, every Wednesday can discuss government, they can know about it. And something that educated, different things. So for Monday to Thursday, see different places with different programs. Tell you, he might have conversation is about to go to another level. We're not coming every day, they'll look for something from the community, we're going to discuss it. No, different programs. So we're starting with this. And definitely going to be a very good one. We promise you. Yeah, Morrison.
Yeah, thank you so much, my dear brother Amadu. Thank you so much. Yeah, like you said, they they having some parents out there who will try to catch feelings based on the kids answering question, and then we try to say, oh, the question your child answer was not a rightful question and or XYZ, and then they will try to frame it different way or try to castigate the podcast name or other stuff. And I always say this: no man is infallible. Yeah, everyone or we are still learning. That's the reason we always ask for recommendation whenever we run in this podcast because based on your recommendation, it help improve us as human and it help improve our work on the podcast. So we are not looking at people who will be out there to say, oh yes, and what they want to prove or what they want to show to other people out there. We are not trying to prove anything. We're just trying to make our own impact in society, most especially in our country. Yeah, we believe that there's nowhere like home. So if we are in the position, we should be able to live over others. So in this direction, I think we want to encourage students because Amadu is one of the veteran. I'm going to go to school without recess. I'm going to not experience a thing they call recess and
No, no,
through
no.
a
I
high
ain't
school,
serious.
through all a high school days. Even me sitting here, I didn't experience anything they call recess. I didn't experience anything they call recess going to school or get recess to go outside recess period to go get stuff to eat. I didn't experience that before, Amadu. So all of these things prompted us to come up with this idea to see how best we can we can make some impact in the life of other children out there who are currently in the shoe that we were in before. Yeah, so Amadu, I gotta say, not because today or because you wasn't opportune to experience certain life, or you wasn't opportune to enjoy certain privilege. Then if you are in the position that you deprive other people from benefiting or enjoying a similar thing, no. So because some of us on the podcast, we didn't experience the thing they call recess, so we come up with our own resources in terms of helping in this identical direction. So we are urging you all, be it in and out of Liberia, please, if you find reason to support this segment on the humanity conversation, recess period, we highly appreciate you. We welcome you for that. So we want to do this to encourage students to pay attention to that lesson. Nowadays, if you take a survey, Amadu, you instructor, if you take a survey, you notice that most of the kids now not even pay attention to that lesson. They just go to school, from school they go to dash the books home, and then just get on the street, start to do other stuff. So we are encouraging them. Yeah, we are encouraging them. This just to encourage people. Yeah, this is coming from the external hands like Brewer family. This is one of our way to buttress government effort. Please, we are encouraging everybody. The humanity conversation is coming up with the segment called Recess Period every Monday. Every Monday. So Monday will just be for that recess period on the question and answer. And we evaluate they call us, those that will be calling will evaluate you. We want to know if you're in school, you call your school name, your age, where you living, because these are things that we try to do follow us on. We don't want people coming on the platform or calling on the podcast, like Amadu said, to be scheming or just group people together, say, oh yes, they get a podcast that give recess every Monday. So let's try to group ourselves and answer questions and other stuff. No. So we're gonna scrutinize our callers. We make sure where you calling from, which school you in, and we try to evaluate some of these things. So if you answer your question, we have no other alternative but to give you your price that you deserve for that week, which is the 500 to 1,000 for that week. We just want to encourage you that from Monday to Friday, you'll be able to at least put smile on your face by going outside recess period, get stuff for yourself to eat. So we are encouraging all of our amazing followers out there. Please, we are encouraging you. If you come across this video, please like, share. It's about to happen on the Humanity Conversation podcast. We are using our own personal funders. We don't have any sponsorship. Everything we do here comes from our own personal pocket, comes from our own hard work and energy that we apply to get some of these things. So we are begging you, if you come across this live podcast, please try to like, share, and comment. Or if you want to be a sponsor to us, we will highly appreciate you. You want to be a partner to us, we also appreciate you for that. So stay tuned with us, Amadu. So thanks so much to all of our amazing followers in and out of Liberia. So today, the recess period segment is one of our key discussion point in which we have already go through it, and then we'll be going out to and on Wednesday, we'll be having a program called the Women and Health Talks. Yeah, we'll be on Wednesday. Every Wednesday will be Women and Health Talks. So we having people that will be on the podcast every Wednesday. I'm gonna do just be for that, the Women and Health Talk. Yeah, so every Wednesday will be for that. So every Thursday will be a career guide. A career guide is something that there are a lot of young people out there who are in school right after school. They don't even know they trade that they want to learn. They don't even know where they are heading to. Yeah, right after high school, some of them even go to university to go register. They thinking which one of the course to take as their major and all of stuff. So we will be talking on this every Thursday of a career guide. Like Amadu is an instructor, right? Amadu is an instructor. Amadu is from the IT department. So Amadu we talk on he field studies from the IT department, from the IT background. He try to make our followers to know, if you graduate from high school, you want to be your RT, this is this. You're supposed to involve yourself into. These are the challenges. These are things that you're supposed to know. So if you come in across that video, that you already build a mindset that if you graduate from high school, you want to be an RT specialist, and then you listen to Amadu and talking on some of these things, based on his expertise. You try to govern yourself. You say, oh yes. And for me, and coming from the video production background in which I do camera control, and if you coming, yeah, you graduating from high school, you want to be a photographer, you want to have access to the camera and other stuff. I want to drill you through some of these things. And if you graduated from high school, you want to be a journalist, you want to go to the journalism field. We having Aloysius SSJ, who is the host of the Humanity Conversation. He's going to drill you through all of these things. So we going to get a couple of and individual on the platform that are having an expert in their fee, so that they'll be able to guide our people out there, our followers out there on every Thursday for the career guide. So Amadu, let me hear from you from your end.
So that's good. That's good because when we have a lot of different programs on our place, we encourage people. Everybody will have their own favorite shows. They're gonna come there and see our best. They can listen to it because we'll have the Tuesday talks everything, but Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, just know that it's gonna be a specific things to talk about. On Tuesdays, come we'll talk everything. We'll go for all the human interest stories. We'll talk everything. But it is good. Women health talk, man. Gender equality. Our women. One thing I would like for you to do is to follow this platform. I will pray that those times will not be our faces. It will be the female in your standing hand and other people, other panelists, the female. I'm going to encourage them. I thought they just be them. We get control from the background because when you come on this platform, you see all the young ladies sitting and discussing health issues and discussing something affecting women. You'll be encouraged to listen to them because many women feel that it is very difficult to do this thing. Eh? Most of the time when you talk to them, say like, "Hey, to talk in front of people is hard," or this kind of health issue. They just discuss it that it not be good to talk it outside about our children, right? Our sisters, our daughters need to listen to some of those things to learn from it. It shouldn't be secret anymore for the children to know about themselves. It shouldn't be something that we should continue having. A digital world. The world is fast running on a different platforms. It's no more a traditional way of learning. We have people going online, learn different things. The kids can engage with different things, see different female, their lifestyles. They want to encourage the people. But then this women who comes on the platform and ask you, hey, you don't have to think because the person is half dressing naked on social media. You just wake up one day, you start to think that they are your method. No, not because you see them dressing this way. Because there are people to be friends, right? This women program will be good. There's a girl that again. Let's talk about them more. There's a girl that have been carried away too much with social media thing. They have been moved, bro. For example, the lifestyle you see on the internet, it's not a lifestyle many of all living. Forget about what we do. Forget about how we appear online. Today, the social media have been one of the bad and good influence on young people. Somebody girls you see dress, somebody girls you see doing the fetus, you see, oh, I want to do it too. You want to go into material things. We want to call potential women, yeah, who are struggle, who fighting hard to go on path with men. Because everybody feel that our girls are marginalized. For me, I don't believe it anymore. Women are no longer marginalized. It's women who feel that I cannot go to this place because men are going there. I cannot learn electricity because men are learning electricity, right? So the career also will be good. For me, thank God I'm running a vocational institutions already and I had different instructors. Once the time reached, maybe I was like, I want to encourage someone and send in a link, encourage them and say, "Remember today go talk about CCTV camera installation. I beg you to appear on the platform. They're gonna appear and make that impact because it's important now. The one thing I tell people that come to our platform, we don't pay people yet. We ourselves not earning anything yet. But the impact it make on society is something that will live for you. You see a social media handle, before today you leave Liberia, people check a social media handle to know what is their activities. It's important. And they ask questions to people. What is your contribution to society? So if you are an instructor doing plumbing, or teach you electricity. And now I tell you, say, oh, bro, I want you to go on the platform today to talk about electricity. I want you to encourage our followers. There are many young people are lost in what career to find, what career path to go into. They lost. Since after high school, their friends say, oh, for me, I want to be an engineer. And then everybody says, I want to be an engineer. When you go, before you made up your mind, every one of them will follow your friend to be an engineer, drop only that friend left there. Because there's nobody here to teach them what career path to choose. Let me tell you today, right? I love the radio, but I hate it as equal to I loving it as well. What am I trying to say? Today on our radio, on every radio stations, right? It is very difficult. The media people to call professional people to discuss professional issues. For example, call people with technical knowledge to discuss technical issues. The reason is because only politics. Every day you call one person, one person that appear on that platform more than 10 times to discuss if the government is doing well, the government is not doing well. I'm not against people who discuss the government doing well, the government not doing well. One thing I believe everybody has a career path to choose. You can choose to be a politician and you're not supposed to be a politician. That is all right. I will support you if you want to be a politician, and I will also support you if you don't want to be a politician. But if you make it look that the Liberian, right? Today, the media have make it look like the Liberian are forced to listen to political discussions. The Liberian don't want to listen to political discussion only. They want to listen to people who comes to them and tell them and say, hey, you are afraid to be a CCTV camera technician. But this is why it can do. If you be a CCTV camera technicians, you can learn this and do this. You beat this. Once people comes in and explain it, you people, right? If you use the radio every day to put it in the people's mind that this day is specifically for this, brother, the steps that humanity conversation is taking is good. It's definitely good because many of our young people, I'm in a classroom, they don't know what they want to do.
What to do at all. They're just in the classroom, but they are confused. They don't know what career path to choose. They don't know it. They only want to do computer because their friends say, let's go do computer. They only want to do cost fatality because their friends say, let's go do cost fatality. BTK here, let's go do it. Somebody say, let's go do pastry. Yeah, I told you, let's go. Who encouraged you to do pastry? My friend encouraged me to do pastry. How did it come? So, if you have a platform specifically on career driven discussions, my brother, it will start small, but people will be encouraged to come listen to us. Because we will not be the only person discussing. Let me tell you, I will discuss computer today, I will discuss the city tomorrow. So maybe I'll be wasting your time be looking forward to you. I will call people for me, I already into the field. Right? I got my teachers and I know. And other place, I will encourage you as a make the platform. Now, if it comes to you, we'll tell you that we're not paying you. You buy your own data to click on the link. At 200 data or 300 data, maybe about click on the link and be able to discuss the thing. You don't know if you come on this platform, people are listening to you, will get encouraged, they want you to be their mentor. They will call you. You will network with them, be able to help them. That's some people want to learn. That's some go buy that data, they get nothing to burn on the data. They just go straight to Instagram, straight to their wild video, right? Those people to go watch that video, I don't know career there. I don't say don't stress free your mind. For me, I love coming this video so much, right? But they don't know how to use that data wisely. So once we have a program that is around career discussions, it will start small, but people will be encouraged to listen to it. And we'll see the best we can do. We encourage other people. I don't want our faces to be the faces appearing on the platform every day. Let you know this place that we not want to be here every day. We want every Liberians, potential young people who already into things that other young people can see and follow their footsteps. Have you not been proud somebody look at and tell you say be my mentor? Have you not been proud? Have you not been proud somebody say, hey Amadu, I love what you can do, I can really be, someone when they talk, he say, I mean, I didn't do that struggling. But because it makes you that there's a quite difference between you and the other persons. You will be proud when somebody call you, oh teacher, you'll be proud, or somebody call you big brother, not because just a big brother who can transform their life.
Yes, Morrison, those programs are something that I had interest in discussing, and other friends are interested. There are people, Morrison, they want to go on this platform to discuss their career, what they do, but no platform for them to discuss. No platform. Because the other platform I encourage to bring, they want to bring it to get small listener, right? How you get small listener is you don't want to make it to get small listener. Because you're not discussing politics, so people get used to politics. They bring somebody from the IT department to discuss about IT. They put turn off that radio and move to the other political radio stations. But if you are sticking in there, yes, this day is only for this. It's a brilliant idea, you might the conversation to break it up. And I believe that people who follow this platform are encouraged already to be part of the discussions. I don't want you only to be viewing us. We want you to be part of the discussions. It's expensive to be part of the discussion between the data issue and other stuff. But be impacting somebody like this video when you record it today, this video will live on. People will come and watch these videos tomorrow. Say, I'm not going to do anything else. Have you not be proud of yourself? Somebody look at you in the corner and tell you, bro, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you're doing. Have you not seen it? Forget about the criticism. It's happening. I mean, I love to be criticized. But I believe that the only way we can move this country forward, we need more people. I think outside the box, creative people who are innovative, who can create jobs on their own, who can create ideas on their own, who are depending only on the one side things. In Liberia, our parents encourage us to go to school and become politicians. It can happen in Liberia. Because you can't bring the woman. They told the woman, say, the only way your child can be successful if your child go to school and acquire a degree. And when the woman is sent to school and acquire a degree, whom also person can get a job, the next thing the woman saw one person in the community get rich from politics, the woman encouraged her to say, "Man, join political party and discuss politics." But I tell you, even the politicians need career people. So when it comes on the platform, encourage you, we'll even give you recommendations. Maybe the school is expensive, we say, but then attend the school. Okay, attend the school, we're able to help you. Attend the school, we're able to talk to the administration, we'll get connections there. So it is good though. It will be fine. For me, I something that I'm so happy of. Thanks. We now go on break for nothing. We went on the break to see how best we can come up with idea. Now look at the stores. Oh, one polymer drag the man down. We're not liking one polymer drag. We have to show differences. By the time we don't discuss the polymer dragging the man down, we're talking. But at least program that will encourage people. So let's pray and keep praying for us. We want to get our own podcast studio set up, well set up and well designed. That's a
Definitely,
prayer.
we're going to do
If
that.
you get anybody to help
Definitely.
us, tell them to help us, please. Yeah, we want to get that.
Definitely,
Thank you
we're
very
gonna do
much.
that. We're gonna do that. Definitely, by the grace of God, we're gonna get our own podcast studio for now to December. We're gonna get our own podcast studio by the grace of God. So yeah, I'm gonna do. We came up with this idea to form this humanity conversation in which to include all non-profit organizations here. Yeah, like you said, we don't want and the same old faces to just be appearing on this podcast. We created this means that all non-profit organization, if you apart from non-profit organization, you have an interest in giving back to society or you are a humanitarian, this podcast is for you. We encourage you to join this podcast. We want to encourage everyone out there. This is not about who owns the podcast or who came up with the idea. This is about us as humanitarian to share ideas to move our country forward, to help the livelihood of people back home. Let's stop the mentality of because I'm not the one that bring the idea or I'm not the one who funded the podcast, so I can be part of a such thing that you want to go on the other side to create your own stuff and thing. No, everyone ideas can be the same. So we are encouraging everybody. Once you are a humanitarian and you run a non-profit organization, we want to encourage you come on the podcast and then share your own thoughts on how to improve the livelihood of people and talk about your organization as well. Let's try to make this podcast to be one of the best podcasts in Liberia. Yeah, if my memory can set me right, there's a first of a kind in Liberia for people to discuss human interest stories in Liberia. Everything you go on the internet, most of the blog and other stuff, you see people discussing politics, entertainment, and other stuff. But if you see young people group themselves to then discuss human interest story, you should know that yes, we want to transform, we want to make our country to get to the place that we want it to be. And we are the only one that can do that. So let's stop the mentality of because I'm not the one that came up with the idea, or I'm not the one who founded the podcast, so I can be part of it. And in which you having the ideas and the knowledge to share out there so people can learn. Only because you feel that you are not the one that came up with the idea. Let's try to change your mentality. Like my brother Amadu say, we want to see new faces every day. All of the programs that we 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 shortlisted here, we need everyone to be included. Please, on Monday will just be for the question for recess. Tuesday will be our random discussion on topic, very kinds of topic like Amadu talk about that we're supposed to discuss. Tuesday will just be for that. Any other topic we having things of police brutality or how people treating other people. We want to discuss it just for Tuesday. And then Wednesday will just be for women and health talk. Wednesday will be for women and health talk. Just like that. Thursday will just be career and how to guide people through their own career path. So let's try to do this. If you following this live video or if you come across a live video after the live, please try to make your impact, try to become part of the humanity conversation. Let's do this for our country. You're not doing this for Amadu, you're not doing this for me, you are doing this for the underprivileged and those that don't have the necessary means of sharing their voice out there. You are doing it for them. Like Amadu said, nowadays people following other people pages before before you move out of your country. Like we noticed that our country facing some tough challenges when it comes to people living condition. Like other people want to go outside for greener pasture. They are skinny people in Europe and social media handle. They have to know your social media handle to know what are things. What have been your impact in your society? What have been your impact? What have you done to say, oh yes, that if you leave your country, you come to the next person country, that you'll be able to work in that land. So we are just encouraging everybody. Please, let's try to do this. Let's try to work on this. So Amadou, I think we are running out of time. We are running out of time. So we'll just jump on the last conversation and then we just call it a day. So the last conversation for today, we're just going to talk on the schools. We're just going to talk on how we're going to talk on the hard call for instructional material for kids, constraint on parents. Yeah, so we're going to talk about that on schools and training parents out there to get school materials for their children and other stuff. So we're going to talk on that, Amadou. Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
that's
noticed
good.
before school open, we noticed before school open. Yeah, so we noticed some things because we having some students on our scholarship from the extended hands like Liberia. Yeah, we having about 8 students that are supposed to enroll in school this year. And based on that, we got all of this information sheet in our possession, and then we try to go through some of it, and it draw a concern to us that you see and daycare to nursery. You see kids, you see people, you see parents and not parents, pardon me, but school asking a daycare student or nursery class asking them for 12 copy books, 12 pencil, 12 eraser. Amadou, what really going wrong? What happened? What is school gonna do all these things? Yeah? How many copy book that kindergarten student will use? How
That's
many
the
pencil
problem. I
that
mean, so
kindergarten student will use? That be weird now. You don't even ask to say you don't even ask for toy that the kids will play with to say, oh yeah, we found reason in it, but you're talking about 12 copybook, 12 pencil, 12 eraser, Amadou. Yeah, we talk things for fact. Look at the information sheet here. Can you imagine, Amadou? I did a post on my personal Facebook hand up. Or because people feel that it interesting to them. You couldn't the reaction you couldn't get it, the kind of reaction you expected for parents out there or
no,
people that
no.
are following
Because
for people that are
you
following to
know,
ready to
love.
really give that input so that we can tackle these things. You couldn't see the reaction. To be honest
No,
with
they will
you,
not do
Amadou.
it. Like upwards and politicians. They will not do it. We our own problem in this country, right? We are our own problem. If we come together collectively, every voices are important discussing the issue. The government will come in. But we certify, man. Anything come out with certify, then one will be blame government for that. So I don't need to blame government, right? So
But yeah,
12 pencils. 12 pencils for K1 student. So you want to tell me that before the year and I mean spending 12 pesos against spoil, or you can let a child parent take that time buying no pesos. 12 pesos is almost a dozen. Not even a dozen, one dozen. One person doing 1 dozen a pencil. Eh? 1 dozen a pencil, one person doing it. So they can eat a pencil, they break it, they eat it, break it, they eat it, they
They
break
eat
it.
it, break it.
No, no,
You
even when
know,
the child,
you
you
not
don't want
believe,
guy in
you
the
not believe it,
child.
Amadu. You not believe it, Amadu. One of my brother back home, only because he served as an instructor to one law school, was brave to come in my inbox to counter argue on the post that I did. How he having your own daughter, the kids can sport things and other stuff. I was like, you very serious on what you saying? Eh? 12 capable. I can remember back then when I was in Simere, I think 12
No,
capable.
over two four capable over before
Four
three two
capable.
capable.
Yeah, and even
How
at
many
12,
soldiers
even
are
at
there?
12 cap, even at 12 capable, we should carry the school. You must know drawing all part of it. Oh. Drawing capable inside it. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, drawing capable inside it. Salmon capable or part of that 12 capable. We used to carry the school. Then you're looking at kindergarten students to carry 12 capables with 12 pencils. You know even discussing say, oh yes, at least they bring
So,
pimples,
so inside there is
bring
one dozen,
pimples.
one dozen, one dozen.
Yeah, they don't even discuss oh bring pimples probably the way that kindergarten student bring pimples or bring food stuff probably the kids will be hungry during school time other stuff. Parents will find reason into that, but you can't tell parents say oh bring 12 capables, 12 pencil only because you want to get all of these things to go support your own children with it.
They can do it. They can do it. Bro, they can do it. I'm nothing in Liberia. They can do it. Isn't it true when you all that 12 for free? They put kids on and carry the who they want to carry to their kids. It can happen. Things are
So the
happening here.
question is the kindergarten student can read, they can read in the capable that they're using 12 capable, they're using 1 dozen of ah God. Amadu,
They can hold their head over.
bro. You see, some of these things that parents supposed to give that reaction so that it can draw the government attention, they don't do it. They don't do it at all. Things like you said, we are the cause of our own problem in our country, bro. We are the cause of our own problem. These are things that in the Western world, if parents just notice this kind of a thing, they will checkmate the government. Right? Then they go school. You see the reaction of parents. You see the reaction of parents, but
Yeah.
not in our setting.
So,
Not in our setting. Parents
you
already
try to put
suffering for
attention. What
school
do you want to say?
fees. Bro, the parents suffering for school fees. They're suffering for school fees. Then at the end, if you paying school fees,
Yeah.
then they be thinking about buying capable, buying pay
And
a
you know this,
dozen of capable.
and this, you know, for that 25 you never kill one. It happening. Never kill one 25 US for uniform. The school fee not part of it. You can buy the uniform in the school. Clothes that you can go. The thing they hear you. Clothes that you can go. Oh, in water side and find it. Yeah, it's not even that quality, right? You can go and find it. It's not even putting in a school fee for the parents to see reason in a school fee.
Oh, facing some problem for Amadu and yeah, let be honest. Parents already facing and serious constraint to pay children's school fees. Then at the end, they will pay the children's school fees, be thinking about capable pension and other stuff. It made no sense. No wonder most of the kids not even going to school. It based on this because parents are carrying a full. If they get school fees to pay for their children, they ain't able to buy the school material and other stuff. They'll just say, let me forget about my child going to school. They will say, let me forget my child going to school. Unnecessary things, unnecessary materials could you have requested for children. Where in the world you see 12 capable for kindergarten students, not straight students? Where in the world you see that? Where
Sorry.
in the world you see that? Yeah, I understand. Where in the world you see that not straight student using 12 capables, 12 pencil? Where in the world you see that? Only in Liberia. Then when you talk about it, they want just other few people want justify because only because they're benefiting from it.
You gotta get provided sometimes. Yeah, not everybody get provided now. The thing you're talking right, I've observed that some children, even yeah, even in some kind of getting raised, like it be empty. But if you make a man, they say the 12 cable fini, gotta buy another cable. If I found out 12, they will still many parents buy more than 12. They may place spending all the cable. But you the parent to the whole your child coming home every day. To gather children is very easy these days. The men get bobe. When they clap in the children can put out the men working bobe. And during our time to be frank, right? Where we're not having bobe, we can come just dash our book in where our book lost. It not happening there before. Student leaving the campus 4 o'clock. You put all the maintenance in your bag, you bring it back home. Well, I know lost that thing. When you lost it, but the parents are not even, the parents are not even care. They pay for it. Have you realized that a child not even using that 12 cable? Have you realized 12 cable? So now you see, the child pay for 12 cable. And reality, you pay for 12 cable. They say we'll put in a best small small. But the whole year, child only new food. Just check, just some of you parents just decide to say, okay, I will check this. What Amadu talking? Let me check it. I pay for the 12 cable already. Let me see something, right? Check that 4 cable, all the subject is that. The child will bring that 4 cable, continue that 4 cable into the year end. And ask the question where the remaining 8 cable gone. I want you to just decide to check it. So maybe you'll be saying, oh, let me look at recently a train and lost book. None of this. This time, the trainer lost in book like before. If you want to deal with it, the trainer can talk fast, they know things. When something get missing in that bed, they can tell you. Do not time what we're bobo. None of the time you're regular. Your kids are very smart in talking. They are very smart. They are both. How many times your child lost on screen? Even can bring a lunch screen every day. I see some kids go to school and bring a banana from home. To the born in home. So when I tell you that these kids are very, very smart. Check it up. They can use more than 5 copy books. So now more than that 12 copy, they can use it. Check it up. How many erasers they put in that bear? Because you're only giving to the school. How many erasers they put in that bear? How many pencils they put in that bear? Observe those erasers and pencils they put in that bear. Keep observing on the year and see the news or then you know what we're talking. Not because you can provide, it means that everybody can provide. If the parent can provide a full copy, you can do bio, English, and other things in that full copy, do it. How many times the men can read? How many times non-space student can read? Non-space student, how many times they can really read? Most of the time, they doing plenty simple, plenty playing in the classroom. I tell you, kids are not lost capable the way the thing they need to do it. No small. For me, I go to school. I never remember second go to school one day from ABC to 12. I see what I'm talking about. I remember say really care. I said realize if I even care Bobe somewhere say maybe that between the senior half time. That Bobe is not easy, but most often you know who are working our hands, swinging their going. So losing was so issues for us. Not the case where every day you check in that bed, make sure all that things in that bed, you close it, they come home, parent go and pick on them. Or parent go and pick on them and bring them home. I mean, not teaching that kind of another school, they got to get steady down the campus. That happening. When you say, oh, they get sport things, they get lost book. No, 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 no. The time is different. I'm telling you, this is reality we are talking here. There are some children who use 5 copy book for the whole year, so not even full. So now they get read in on all the pages. Check it up. They get read on all the pages. Then you charge you the phone, tell it how US. Tell it how US. After the parent pay $200 for school fee, you charge
And
tell it how
Amadu,
US for.
that the
So
uniform
it's
you're
not
talking about,
it's a uniform
the uniform you're talking about, the uniform you're talking about, like yeah, the school uniform, you forget about the PEO. You forget about the PE
very good.
uniform.
Because
The PE
everybody
uniform is
getting for
different.
anything.
Yeah, the PE uniform is different, and then the school uniform itself different. You seen it? Why would you be constraining parents like that? Things already
Things are tough,
difficult
bro.
back home. Things already
Let me
tough back.
be real with you, man. If you decide to do assessment now, sorry, you decide to do assessment right now to all of the schools, especially the local schools and the school from down the line. Many of the institutions I think get 100 registered students. The only anticipation they get is our old student will come back. We don't know about the
Yes.
new student. New student can come fast. You know the new student. Our old student will come back. Many of the schools. So you so ask yourself, some school are pushed that are opening to the 15. You think why most school push that opening to the 15? Most of those opening got money, but you check not never going to school. The school is rushing to open the gun money as soon as maybe they already get it broke. So they say let old people get money can. But to be frank, yeah, I have friends who teach in a small school. The registration is not encouraging. So as I said, in registration fee is legal for them to
Bro,
check.
money based
I
hard.
you see some
Money
children
based
go to school.
hard.
You see some children start school, go 2 months before the parent can provide uniform money. What if the 200 they pay you can do it in a way that uniform money come from the 200 you not small money for K1 student. That's no money for kids to school in some country, some places in around $200 also to student paying. Hey man. And these schools, the thing that made me vexed about these schools, now that teachers are going in, but that you're not ready. The school increase school fee every year. The school will add the uniform money every year. They will add the PCA money every year. And then the student, the parent will buy all the small stationery material and carry it. Teacher salary will remain at the same point. They can go, they can count down. The schools in Liberia, only for the proprietor and the proprietress. It's not for the teachers. Because you're not making no good money. The men got to take 4, 5, 6, 7 school before they make money. You see it? So you carry school fee up, the facility remain the same. Nothing changed in terms of infrastructure developments. Nothing changed on the campus stay the same. You carry the fee up. So what is the justification or increasing school fee every year?
Yeah,
What
a
is
good
the
question.
justification? In Liberia, because they put it in Liberia, so it's not possible for school to maintain school fee. My brother, if I go for my little brother or information, she lies here and compared to this year, $1,000 have been added to some of the places already. So what didn't change? What didn't change? What change you are making your school and increase school every year? But you see, Morrison, anything?
Amadu,
The
Amadu,
parent, for this
Amadu,
place, like parent,
Amadu. You see, like you're saying, right? Every year, school fees will be added with no proper plan, no strategy to bring in new things. Every year, you come up with information sheet. You said kindergarten to 12 and to nursery should bring 12 capable, 12 pencil. We are in a digital war, Amadu. For crying in heaven's sake, we are in a digital war. Let's be serious. They get a tablet then, web and they channel people producing every night and day that will be able to teach their children then. I'll be able to teach their children then that ABC make them
you
to
reduce your
understand.
work.
Schools can't even think about that. It will reduce your work. School can't even think about that. But at the end, every school year they must print information sheet with 12 capable, 12 things or 12 this, 12 that. Why the strategy that you guys bringing up? Why new plans, new learning structure you guys bringing to the children? Every day, what are the age made that age made in other country in learning digital stuff? Amadou, why will always
Professional
be
school in
behind?
the
Why our country will always
you
be
get money
behind
in the
time?
country, right? You get money in the professional school in the university. The university says that credit hour, maybe that 25, you have been 25, I'm going to take 15 years. They get into it. But the high school will change school fee every year. It can be confusing, me, sir. Because the professional school make more expensive than you. They increase teacher salary. They have a lot of expenses to do. But you that done it now, they small student, where high school, every year you make sure you don't have 4,000, 2,000, 3,000 on your school fee. What change you have made and you making change in your school fee? What change you have made while you making changes in your school fees? But two things, the parents and lack of monitoring systems from the Ministry of Education doing this thing. Because why? Many of them own school. Many of them own school. Many of them own school. Education is expensive. We know. That's the reason why we tell the parents, carry a child to the school, like you know you can provide to. But just watch it. When the woman carry a child to this school, like will pay 5,000 for school fee. That woman in next day that school will carry a school with 7,000. When she change the school again, carry the child to another one again, and they pay another 5,000 and carry 10,000. Every school in Liberia, high school, can maintain school fee every year. Every year can maintain school fee. So what is the difference? Why make it difficult that a lot of school maintain computer school fee 5 years, they still maintaining the same 250 for computer school fee. They have insurance, they still paying that teacher, but the high school say no, upper will change our area. So what did it change now? Like you said, no proper plan. They just sit down for long man come the school fee. They ask for five only 1 year. They ask two only 1 year. Brother, the PTA meeting like bro have been weak since we're going to school. Since our big brother going to school, it have been weak. Those things were meant for your voices to be heard. But you don't care about it. Like bro, get talk. They also following the Western now. The people in America that's going to hold a training here and get into the school and make sure if the thing the church are talking that truth. You can do it. Then what they find the Western now. I watch one movie and it's not laugh. I said, the people can you know the people can restrain that children. In La Brena, the people is not living all that training will big baby like brother together. Small training. You think you're having the Western world. You get on a show. You know that when you fire, you get show the wild as a fire with that. But you say you want to cut the people from the western side. But you're not comparing anything. You just add your own thing to it. What happening? You add your own thing to it. What happening? My brother will talk. They talk every day when it comes to these things. But once we are not united as parents, as administrators, and other people that are responsible for these things, we will not go nowhere. We will not go nowhere. How many times? If they think when a 4 5 or baby media platform can just hold it for someone 1 week, you think people will go do some research on it? But they can do it now. I'm interested. How many person will pour in? I'm interested in it. But I can tell anybody, remain, remain engaged, continue doing what you're doing, let your voice be here. Tomorrow people will know that you're talking about it. But this is not good. You can be adding school every year, adding school material every year. The parent adding school material every year, that profit every year, carry cost on the file liberty, or on the file US every day, or on the file US per month. They are profit not even going nowhere. Things are parents are crying, bro. The parents are really crying. They just have to send their children to school. Who's sending their children to school? They want to get in, the children go graduate, get the visa, you get a job. Say, they stay feeding the child. Then you keep carrying school fee. Oh, what are you doing? There's children salary remain the same. And children to get taught and no job. So many can maintain a teacher job. Yeah, some children make it on the fire. It be fresh, some children make it on the fire. The teaching student, the teaching almost 50 students in that class and I pay 200 US for the mate on the fire. Yeah, so yeah, we gotta keep talking.
Yeah,
But
bro.
it's
We'll
difficult.
keep talking. We'll keep talking. Tom is our greatest enemy. Amadu. We'll keep talking. Yeah, so Tom is our greatest enemy. We'll have him work about 3 more minutes to end today's edition of the Humanity Conversation.
Let's recognize you of
So
our followers.
yeah, so today we having
Recognize our followers.
yeah, today we having Dudu. Dudu is always following us. Dudu is always following us. And then we have Ambassador George Akin Sando. George Akin Sando is following us as well. Yeah, George Akin following us as well. So we having Jai Yamfa following us as well. Having Stephen M. Massaquage. Stephen joined us live from Bapolu County. And we're having a Blanco Port following us. So we appreciate all of you guys for taking your time to follow us. All we want to say, we'll always encourage you guys to please like, share, so that it can reach. Even you don't want to watch, just the like Amadu always saying, the least thing you can do for us is just to share for us, and we'll highly
Here we
appreciate
go.
because yeah, just share and go. We highly appreciate you guys so much. So that's how we're about to end the curtain for today's edition on the Humanity Conversation. We have been out for a long week, and then we bounce back again with amazing and topic on our bulletin for our weekly engagement. So we'll be encouraging every one of you to always stay tuned. We're coming up with the flyers on all of our programs on the Humanity Conversation shortlist. We just started wise to let you guys know what are things we've been doing since we went for the 1 week break, all of the plans we've been putting in place. So the flyers will be out, and then you guys can keep following us doing our weekly engagement based on the various topic on every time we'll come on live on this podcast. So we say thank you so much for always joining. If you just joining, this is the Humanity Conversation, a fascinating podcast that brings you all the happening relating to human interest story. My name is Morrison Dassin Jr. and I'm pretty seated here with my colleagues back home. Amadu Morris and our host Aloysius SSJ Jr. is always busy with some work ethic, but shortly he's going to join us pretty soon. So thank you ever so much for sticking with us. And that's how I'm about to draw the curtain for today's edition with our theme song. With our theme song, that's how I'm about to draw the curtain for today's edition. Go through our next discussing point. So please watch out for the Humanity Conversation and recess period segment every Monday. Every Monday will be our recess period segment. Just answer questions for recess. So we'll be encouraging everyone, every students out there to please stay tuned to their phone, their radio, whatsoever means you can find it to get to us. We'll advise you to please stay tuned try to put data because you'll be opportune to win yourself 500 or 1000 LD for recess for that week. So it is what it is, and that's how I draw the curtain on today's edition. The time is our greatest enemy, and I would like to say bye bye from my end. Thank you ever so much for sticking with us.
You know, when I see my country blessed.